Sorry for that little vocalization. I'm still setting up my stream here. Enjoy. Turn it down some so I don't wake the neighbors. All right. Mm-hmm. Go. Go. Well, just got back from my brother's house. I am working on getting the sound system set up so I can hear everybody. You know what? That's not a bad idea. I have outside. Or should I have those pointing backwards? Okay. Those two pointing backwards. Into yawn config. That comes up here. Okay. So and this here. I can get it to come out of the paper there. 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 Calendar. Paper here. And then all right. There we go. Back in the USSA. What? Cheers. Beer of the day. Maximus Colossal IPA from Lagunitas. Because last time I checked, this was still America. Oh, get those away. And, here. Right. I'll turn it off. Oh. It's beer 30 on the nose. I'm glad you remembered that. Oh. Get the the blood flow back to my brain. The blood flow. I'm dyslexic. I get words mixed up sometimes. But I tell you, I'm a pretty smart feller. Yes, the snakes crawl at night. Uh-oh, there's a polar bear.
There goes the neighborhood. Oh. It's gonna bleed. It's gonna fucking bleed.
Shit happens.
Wee woo. Wee woo. Yeah, that was definitely some shit happens. I was rolling over in the bed and my sheet got caught. So I was like, like that. And when I did, my fucking thumb went right into my fucking face. And that's that little spot right there. Fucking like stabbed my face with and my thumbnail's not even that long. Oh. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. What you got going on over there? Uh-oh. 9%. Oh, my Lord. Somebody's trying to get drunk.
Hey, I ain't got to drive nowhere now.
Yeah, me neither.
Took me an hour to sober up enough to be able to drive back here.
Oh, did it? Why? Oh, you were gone, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You was at the bar?
No, I was at my brother's house.
Oh, okay, for the holidays hanging out.
Yeah, I said sober and dangerous, but and I showed off the puppy dogs. I hope y'all were there to see it because those are the ones where my puppy is supposed to be coming from, according to my brother.
What's so funny?
Moose man.
And IPA means I piss a lot. I don't think that's what it means.
I don't know. This thing is fucking strong.
It's 9%. Regular, you know. IPA means International Phonetic Alphabet. No, you know, like
pale ale.
your average brewski is around 4.2 to 4.4 is your average brewski. You know, you're drinking 9%. That's twice as strong as a regular beer.
Yeah, easily.
Morning, Arkansas whoop ass. That's a good name. I'll give you damn
fucking awesome name.
damn it, I'm opening up a can of that Arkansas whoop ass. But you know what? It's not Arkansas, it's Arkansas. I don't know who it is, but there's a group of people that get offended by that.
Yeah, folks from Arkansas.
Like, no, it's Arkansas. No, it's Arkansas.
Arkansas. You're missing an S in there, son.
I need one for those booths for breakfast. Hey, Arkansas, whoop ass. What time is it in Arkansas?
Two a.m. here.
Yeah, let's see what he says. Someone said German beer is 22%. Those are the Germans. We're talking about Americans.
You guys are smoking something if you think German beer is 22% alcohol.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they got some that are close to it. But, or you know, I think in Germany they have a rule: if you're tall enough to stand at the bar, you can drink. Arkansas says it's 3:54 a.m. Hey, Arkansas whoop ass. You know what time it is, Eddie James? You know what time it is over here? The last time I checked my watch, it still said America. Woo! Yeah, there you go. You got to throw it out. Mickey's Fine Malt Liquor, I believe, is either 5.9 or 6%. A little bit stronger.
Ooh.
It's Union made. I know that much.
That just got me lit.
There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. So, oh, you got another one? Oh,
no, I had about this much left in there.
Ooh, you basically drank. You basically just chugged 2 beers.
I'm about to be fucking fucked up.
Now, I like to get this. It's a Bud Ice. It's 5.5. It's considered a lager. Because here's the thing. When they classify certain drinks, alcoholic beverages, like if you look at the one that you've got, it's going to call it an ale. Okay, this is called a lager because most states, beer can't be more than like 5%. legally. So they make a beer that's 5.5%, and they don't call it beer, they call it lager. Or they make a beer like yours that's 9%. Well, it's not a beer, it's an ale. You know what I mean? It's a loophole in the system. But Bud Ice is 5.5, so it's stronger than regular beer. You got the big one, it comes for 25 ounces, and you can get these for $1. So it's a cheap drink. And I mean it just tastes like beer. It's always a good old beer. You know? Oof.
Let's see if we can make everyone happy. I don't know.
What do you got? I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on somebody to build that up. Still waiting on somebody to build that idiocracy toilet or chair where there's a toilet built into your recliner so you don't even have to get up. You ever see that movie, Idiocracy?
I saw it. I'm just like, are you fucking serious?
Dude, I almost pissed my pants laughing where he's like in jail and he's like, I'm actually supposed to be getting out today. And the guy like slaps him. He's like, you dumbass, that line's over there. Like they let him out. Like, oh my God. Dude.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Why do we feed the plants Brawndo? It's got electrolytes. It's what plants crave. Like, but why? He's like, what are electrolytes? What plants crave? He's like, what? He's like,
I don't even think they knew that most electrolytes are actually just salt.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And plants can't eat most salts.
I've learned that through many nights of drinking. That, you know, the next day when you're hungover, you're looking for something to eat. Eat something very salty. Salt.
Actually, your best bet is
makes
just to lick some salt.
Yeah, well, there you go, even better. But salt will make you retain your liquids.
Yep. That's how I got over alcohol poisoning.
All right. You know I gotta do it. I gotta do it one time. Shout out to Deb and NC. Shout out to Moose Man 684. Shout out to Arkansas Whoop Ass. Shout out to Eddie James. Shout out to Cajun Marine 0311. And I think that's it. Click the link, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share it on your Facebook.
Thank you, Polar Bears.
Well, I'm a hype man in my part-time. Well, what you smoking on?
Oh,
What you got there? Is that a Marlboro Red? Oh, good God, a Camel White.
fucking smoking ropes.
You ever seen the guy? You ever looked at you heard about the guy with the dick hanging out on the package?
What?
The camel. You look at the camel's leg, there's a dude standing there with his dick sticking out.
Where? What? Huh?
Hold on.
Oh, I see it.
You see him?
Right there.
Show it. Yeah, look at him. He's standing there with his dick sticking out. Look at that. Taking a piss. They be hiding all kinds of shit. Right under your nose.
Mm-hmm.
Man, what's this shit about UFOs lately, bro? I've been hearing all this shit about UFOs.
I don't know.
There was somebody talking on one stream the other night.
At this point, it's all distraction, brother.
Well,
I'm gonna say that.
yeah, well, it's always distraction. But here's my thing. Like, UFO at the simplest form of it just means an unidentified flying object. So if I throw a frisbee over your fucking house and you don't know what it is, it's a UFO by definition.
Exactly.
By definition. And what historically would be known as UFOs, people think it's a spacecraft. It's just military shit that nobody knows about, and it's doing shit. You're like, well, it did this. Well, of course it did that, because it's some fucking next level sneak shit. Like years ago, the fucking stealth bomber. Come on, like the stealth bomber's flying all over the place. Nobody knew about it. They called it a UFO. You know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just more sneak shit.
Just an unidentified flying object.
There ain't no fucking. The only aliens on this planet are ones that sneak into your country illegally.
Well, I'll say there are such things as extraterrestrial beings.
Sure,
they're not going to waste fucking millions of years to come here,
right?
And if they do, then they're probably, honestly, they're not even going to be human.
There's two types,
or like
there's two types
biological.
Right. There's two types of extraterrestrial life out there. One, they're no smarter than us, so they can't get to us, so they're stranded on their rock. The same we're stranded on ours. Or two, they're so far advanced that when they fly by us, they're like, fuck those guys. Same thing with like me or you. We're driving down the road, and it's raining, and there's an ant hill, and they're scrambling, right? Do we stop and go up to the ants and be like, hey, bro, if y'all did this and this and that and other thing, y'all be way better off? Do we do that? No. It's the same thing. So, either A, they're no smarter than us and they can't get to us, or B, they're so far advanced that we're ants to them and they don't give a fuck. They're flying by us all day long, man, in space, being like, fucking ants, Look at them. They're shooting at each other with nuclear bombs. Retards. That's how I feel. And I'm a Christian man. I believe in God and Jesus, and I also believe that God and Jesus created other worlds and other species and other planets. You know what I mean? So ours is not the only one. What's up, Born Eraser? Hello. He says, hello, Guardsman. Hello, Polar Bears. I know you're a music lover, too.
Hi, Eraser.
I like cheeseburgers in paradise. Give me 2 cheeseburgers in paradise. Lettuce, pickle, and tomato. It's nice. I like them in my mouth, all right, tonight. Good old cheeseburger. You know what? I don't even know why we call it a cheeseburger. It should just be a burger. Because who the fuck don't put cheese on their burger? That's sacrilegious. Like a hamburger? Who the fuck orders a hamburger, dude? If you go, hey, Guardsman, I'm going to tell you this much. You go out to eat with me, we sit down in a restaurant, you order a sandwich, and you're like, I want a cheeseburger without the cheese. I'm going to look at you like, what the fuck?
You ain't never going to see me do that. I'm going to be like, all right, which one has cheese?
You go sit at another table, bro. Hamburger. What the fuck is a hamburger?
Which one has cheese?
How do you not put cheese on hamburger? Same like how do you not put cheese on your cold cut sandwich? How do you not put cheese on almost everything?
Right.
Nah, I can't do it, man. I can't eat no burger. It's got to have cheese on it. But that's what I mean. We don't even need the word cheeseburger. It's a burger. A burger should have cheese on it. We shouldn't have another name for it. It should be a burger and a bitch burger. That's the one without the cheese.
It is a bitch burger. You got me fucking half-ass drunk over here.
What's up, JH556? That's my intentions. The good thing about drinking is, you can, if you do it right, it'll help you escape your troubles for a few hours. You know what I mean?
For a few hours, yeah. That's why I had me that one beer. I'm all let that one kind of just sink in for a little while and relax my muscles.
It's a strong one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Click the link, people. Join up. Join up. Join up. Don't you know that? Join up. I can smoke weed.
Yeah, what you waiting for? Permission?
Yeah, I already got the permission. He got the link. He got the link saved. Oof, I can smoke weed over here, right? It's legal.
Yeah,
it's legal in my state.
It's legal in my state too. You're cool. Smoke weed, and I don't give a fuck. Anyways, if they got
I didn't want to be disrespectful. Some people, they're like, "Oh no, don't smoke no weed on my stream,"
No, if they got a problem with weed, bro, then they got a problem with American history because George Washington had a pot farm.
I mean, some people are worried about getting like strike for drug use, but if it's legal, it's not. Well, I mean, I guess it's still technically a drug. Caffeine's a drug.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's legal, is not. I'm not using any legal substance,
Yeah. These are all legal substances, unregulated by the federal government.
Genesis 1:12. I have given you all the seed-bearing plants and herbs to use. How the fuck something that grows out of the damn ground? How what's next? Let's make tomatoes illegal. Let's make corn illegal. Like this shit grows out of the ground. How the fuck is it illegal? It don't make no sense.
Make me wonder about some folks.
I mean, I'll be reading the headlines every day talking about guy gets stoned off a blunt and goes on a murderous rampage. Yeah, saw that last week, right? Didn't you?
What? No,
you didn't see it. That's the thing. Because it didn't happen.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, dude.
You don't see PSAs about don't get high and drive. You see PSAs about don't drink and drive.
Right.
Most high people get high and they're like, "Hey, you want to go over here driving?" They're like, "Nah, I'm too high to be driving."
Right.
Drunk guy be like,
I've seen drunk dudes fucking actually literally run people off the road.
Yeah.
Not because they were drunk, but because they were pissed.
Well, they're pissed because they're drunk.
I hear you.
Oh yeah.
That's why I'm trying to get a happy buzz going.
Cannabis sativa or cannabis indica.
Cannabis indica. That's what I'm smoking.
They're both good. They both do different things. They're both good. Come on. It's a plant.
It's a plant. It's a plant. What could it, what could it do you harm?
Here's my argument. I'm gonna hold up two things. This is a marijuana pipe. Well, marijuana is a slang term. This is a cannabis pipe. This is a can of beer. Which one is more dangerous?
Can of beer.
Exactly.
And y'all think I'm joking. That's the truth. I've watched my dad get fucking drunk and then drive. And he would be all right. He got us home safe.
Oh yeah, some people can drive after they've been drinking.
Yeah.
Not everybody.
he was good. He knew what to do, and he
Yeah.
taught me what to do. But the thing is, you know, it's just a matter of, hey, he got busted in his fucking front yard for being too drunk, driving a vehicle.
Let's run down the list here, guardsman. Drinking too much alcohol can lead to liver cancer. Drinking too much alcohol can lead to cirrhosis of the liver. Drinking too much alcohol can lead to wet brain. Drinking too much alcohol can lead to alcohol poisoning.
Renal failure.
Yeah.
Renal failure. That's what my dad died from.
How many people can say that, mom or dad got drunk, came home and whooped up on some ass, was violent, violent people, drunk drivers, right? Now, how many of those kids out there had a stoner parent and their dad came home high and was like, "Where's my dinner?" No, doesn't happen.
Nah. My dad was a drunk and smoked pot. And when he smoked pot, he was the most mellow fellow you ever met in your life.
That's
when
what
he drank alcohol, it was one of those add alcohol equals fucking instant asshole.
He's a mean drunk. Yeah. That's what they call mean drunk. Yeah.
I'm a bit of a jolly drunk.
Your dad?
Yeah. I'm a bit of a jolly drunk, but at the same time, if we get to talking about shit that I have absolutely no tolerance for, I will. I'll go off on a motherfucker.
I mean, that's different. Talking is one thing. Throwing hands is another. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I mean, we, everybody can get a little drunk and get a little testy, and get into a little argument or here and there. But like, nobody's getting stoned and then like, I'm gonna beat this motherfucker's ass. No,
right.
People are getting drunk and they're like, fuck that guy up.
My brother got fucking stoned earlier tonight and was fucking around like that, like it just being funny. Yeah. And I looked over, I'm like, is this dude okay? And then I thought, wait a minute, all he's had is weed. There is no fucking reason why he'd be acting like that. He's just fucking around.
Deb in NC says, I've never seen a pissed off pothead. Oh, but a drink pothead, yeah, a drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I try not to get mad. You know what getting mad does? It increases your blood pressure. Your heart starts beating more. It starts releasing unnecessary adrenaline into your body. There's life's too short to be walking around getting mad all the time.
Like I said, add alcohol equal instant asshole.
Yeah, depending on the person. Yeah. Which is a lot of people. You know who the best drunks are? Those white girl wasted ones. They're like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll fuck this alligator right here. I don't care. Fuck you. They're the worst.
What's that, Deb? 714. What's that?
They outlawed Quaaludes, so now it's tequila makes her clothes fall off. Which one is for pain? Which one is for the mood? Oh. Indica. No, wait. Indica is more of a body high, right? And sativa is like a head high, right?
Well, okay. Hold on a second, because they both work for physical pain and for nerve pain. Now, indica tends to be more of a sleepy high.
Yeah.
Sativa tends to be more of an active high. Like you can't sit still. You can't fucking function without moving.
Well, it almost has stimulant properties in it.
Yeah, it almost has a stimulant property to it. So, like, if I get high off of sativa, I'll be fucking cleaning up everything. I'll be fucking
Yeah.
doing everything.
The sativa will make you think and talk and and all that shit. And the indica make you be like, hey, I want a pizza. But they're both good. It all really depends on the strain. You got to go into the dispensary and just tell them exactly what kind of high you're looking for. They'll take care of you.
Yeah. And as far as I go, I would say, if you're in California, when you go to the dispensary, if it, like, because now it's legal for recreational use as far as that's concerned. If you go to the dispensary, you go in, you check in or whatnot. If you don't want to be a fucking couch potato, go sativa.
Well, you just tell them that. Tell them, but like, I want to get high, but I want to, I still want to do some dishes and watch a little TV and do that. But I want to be chill. I want to be relaxed.
Oh, you will get fucking high.
That's what I'm saying. No, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
And here's the thing: they've got different levels of grows,
Yeah.
where some of it is really fucking extremely strong. Some of it is just really not so strong. So, depending on what you want, like, if you're like one of those old school smokers that you used to smoke Mexican and that was like near the best grade you ever got, fucking go with bottom shelf. Ask them for bottom shelf, and I'm dead serious on this, because otherwise you're going to experience a high that is not going to be conducive to you.
Yeah.
It's going to make you sick.
Yeah, you're not going to like it.
I'm used to like the Cushes and the Chronics, so and wax and dabs and stuff like that. So I don't do the fucking light shit. If I smoke light shit, I am smoking like 3 joints in a row.
Big Baba.
No, I just have a high tolerance for pot. I've got a low fucking tolerance for alcohol. You get about 3 beers in me, and I'm fucking stupid. 2 beers, and I'm like, ooh, I'm flying, motherfuckers, yay. A whole 6-pack, and I get crazy. I'll do fucking anything. And that's anymore. It used to be that I could drink fucking a 5th of vodka and still fucking maintain.
Yikes! You should not be able to maintain after a 5th of vodka.
I don't do no more. I will not fucking touch vodka anymore, except to use as an antiseptic or as a painkiller. I will not fucking touch it.
Ah, yeah, boy. Alcohol, the best painkiller in the world. I don't fuck with no pills. I've had a couple of teeth pulled. Every time they prescribe me painkillers for it, I don't take them. I go fill the script, and and just fucking keep it in case the old lady needs one or something, and
or in case of like a severe injury or something. I see you.
Well, that would be different. Like if I got like super fucking, but like, hell no. I'm like, okay, put it in perspective. Every time that before I needed a tooth pulled, I got a cavity, it got infected, and now the infection's pushing on the nerve, so you're dealing with pain.
Mm-hmm.
I've taken the pain pills. I've taken fucking everything they had to offer, dude. Doesn't do shit to stop that tooth pain. get nice and fucking drunk, you ain't gonna feel that tooth at all.
Exactly. Also, if you you use things like clove oil, like the natural sort of shit, it actually does
Yeah.
work.
If you have access to it, yeah.
I mean, I have to drive 200 miles to get clove oil, but I know where to get it.
Oh yeah, she came on true. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. We'll hit it one more time.
I will say that if you have the choice between a dispensary and homegrown, pick homegrown every time.
Well, it's gonna be fresher.
Well, not only is it going to be fresher, it's going to be better for you. All right, because you don't know what you're getting in a dispensary, but you do know what you're getting from homegrown. Because anybody who grows at home, they're very particular about how they grow, and they will tell you exactly how they grow because they don't want you to feel like there's any reason that you should be afraid of their weed. Oh, that's too bad, Eddie.
I'd have to say the opposite on that. But
Go ahead and tell us about it there, Polar Bears.
oh no, I forgot what the fuck we were talking about, man. That weed is starting to kick in.
We were talking about if you've got the choice, go to homegrown versus dispensary. Because a home grower will always tell you what they're using on their plants. The dispensary doesn't have a fucking clue. They can profess, they'll profess that they know what's going on in the plants, but they don't fucking.
Well, they're legally obligated to supply you with information about THC levels and stuff like that. But yeah, they're not legally obligated to tell you what the fuck they're spraying on it.
Right.
So in that aspect, I will agree with you.
I'm a big proponent for homegrown.
I know some motherfuckers try to spike you. So
I've had some weed that actually was laced with methamphetamines, dude. And it made me madder than a fucking hornet's nest. I tell you.
I've been spagged before.
Yeah,
Told you no, thank you. The hounds of hell are barking.
Well,
where's everybody at tonight? Where's Mutt? Mutt scared to come on these streams anymore?
no, I think he's over watching with Indy over on Indy's Odyssey, Tombstone.
Oh, they're watching movies?
Yeah. I was actually gonna either at the end of this stream or if I started another stream, I was gonna do the showing of John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum.
Oh yeah. Oh, William, shit. If you're gonna go watch a movie, go watch a movie, man. Don't let me hold you up.
No, brother. This is a freedom forum. It's a whole different story. If I do a movie, it'll be later.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I don't want to jam you up.
No, like I said, I got a whole bunch of shit to do. I got to change my name. I got to change everything else around. It's a whole different story. So, like I said, this is a freedom forum. Everybody have fun, party hardy. Live it up. This is the freedom forum. This is here for all the night owls, all the people who enjoy the early mornings and whatnot. This is a live stream for people to speak their mind and speak truths.
Dollar Tree, Dollar General. What the fuck? Dollar Tree, everything's a dollar in there. Dollar General is like a discount Walmart.
Dollar General doesn't even have the selection of Walmart.
Huh? No, but I'm saying that's what I said. It's discount though. But you know what though? Fuck Walmart. I try not to go to Walmart.
I hear you.
Because of a few things. Number one, everything they fucking got in there is made in China. Fuck China. That's number one. Number two, I don't fucking work there. So why the fuck am I checking myself out?
Right?
You're gonna tell me one of the wealthiest families in our country, one of the most successful businesses in America, has got fucking 18, 25, 30 fucking checkout lanes, but one motherfucking cashier? Fuck out of here, man. Fuck that. And then, they'll say, well, that helps keep the prices down. They don't seem no cheaper to me. It seems like the price just keep going up at Walmart. Fuck you, China. Fuck you, China. I'm going to say it again. Fuck you, China.
It's not just China. Anybody that knows about Walmart knows that that's like 4 of the fucking big company names from back in the 1800s. I mean, yeah, there's a couple of offshore interests in Walmart, but for the most part, it's still owned by those companies, by those families.
Let me do a little something here. Let me ask my Google Assistant. How much is Walmart worth?
Walmart's market cap is $393 billion.
$393 billion is what they're worth. Now tell me why everybody that works for them, except for maybe their store managers, are on public aid. They get food stamps. They get public paid medical. You know what I mean? Like, you've got all this money, but why are your employees living off of my tax dollar? Because you're not paying them enough. You're not giving them enough hours. You got $391 billion.
All right. Well, there's a lot of Walmarts out there.
I get it. But listen, here's another question. What is wealth without a commonwealth?
Exactly. I could appreciate that. It's not for the few to enjoy happiness at the expense of the many. It's for the many to be able to take part in a larger commerce.
It's not even about that. I mean, I agree with you. My issue here is you have a company that could easily provide medical insurance to their employees, could easily provide a living wage, but yet they don't, and they don't give them enough hours. So now I've got to pay extra taxes out of my check so that person can get and I'm not against the food stamp card, link card, supplementary nutritional assistance program. They call it SNAP. Not against that. I'm not against state paid medical because, there are poor people out there that need those things. But I am against sitting by and having companies that could clearly pay their employees to where my tax dollars doesn't have to go towards that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm right there with you. But I may be on Social Security, but don't let that fool you. I still pay taxes.
Yeah. Social Security is something that you paid in while you were working and living.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey. No,
to this day, if I make an income, I still have to report it.
People kind of mess up that word when they say Social Security is not an entitlement. Yes, it is, because you are fucking entitled to it, because you fucking paid into it, so you are entitled to it. So stop trying to take Social Security benefits. Social Security, SSI, and then SSD. There's 2 kinds. Stop trying to take that away from people. They fucking paid into it. They deserve it.
Exactly.
You know, but I can't sit back and watch, fucking Bezos is going to fucking space and his employees get food stamps. Like that's fucking, with all respect to the people in the mental health community, that's fucking retarded.
It is slow to the it is slow again to the uptake. It is that is the definition of retarded, by the way. Not it has nothing to do with mental health.
Yeah, no. I know that some people get offended when you say the word retarded. But when I'm saying it, it's not fucking computing over here when you're worth fucking 200 some odd $billion and your employees are on fucking food stamps. That makes no fucking, they're slaves. That's modern day slavery, bro. You know what I'm
saying? That could be misconstrued as a definition of modern day slavery. However, under the actual definition of slavery,
well, yeah, you don't get.
They're still making a wage.
Well,
not necessarily a living wage, but they are making a wage.
Yeah, that's why you have to add the modern day slave. That's why you add the modern day to it. It's not slavery. It's modern day slavery.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because if you look at this, back then, you was a slave, right? You worked, you didn't get no pay, but you had a place to live. You didn't have to pay for no housing. You got food. You didn't have to pay them for no food. You know what I mean? So,
well, you were supposed to get food. Not everybody did.
Well, hell, think about a slave owner. What the hell? Any good you is a slave if he ain't eating, if he ain't got the energy, go work the fields. But that's what I'm saying. And people be like, "Oh, polar bears," but yeah, I know that's bad to say, but you had a place to live, you had food in your belly, you had a roof over your head, you had a fireplace, all that stuff. And I'm not saying that makes slavery okay. What I'm saying is in modern day, they're giving you just enough to not even enough to put a roof over your head. They're giving you a little bit. And then you got to go get money from other people to put a roof over your head. It's called Section 8 housing. You got to go get money from other people to get your food. It's called the supplementary nutrition freaking AP something program.
There's the SNAP program, and then there's
that's the food stamp, supplementary nutrition. I don't know what the A stands for, but it's program within the program, assistance program.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So they basically you're still in slavery. You just got traded one thing for the other. You know what I mean?
It's what really bothers me is that you pay into taxes and then it comes out as taxes, or it comes out of the taxes in these other regions, and it's as if what you're paying for, you're not getting. Yeah. Two, what you're paying for isn't a situation that is conducive to the larger population.
I'm just wondering why, guardsmen. I go work my job. I got a job. Go work it. Get my check. There's income tax credit coming up. Income tax, meaning if I have an earned income, I'm getting taxed on my earned income. Yeah. Then I go buy. Let's say I go buy a beer. Now there's tax on that beer to buy that beer. It's called sales tax, right?
Sales tax, alcohol
now let's go
tax.
even farther. Let's say I go buy a house. Now there's property tax. What the shit is with all the taxes?
We're propping up a corrupt government with all those taxes.
You're getting taxed when you earn the money. You're getting taxed when you fucking bought it, and you're getting taxed to fucking have it.
Well, and not only that, but by those taxes, we are propping up a corrupt government.
I don't believe in property tax. I don't believe in property tax at all. I think property tax. Remember when one night we were talking about becoming a president? What we'd do? I'd eliminate fucking property tax.
Same here.
Yeah,
that would be on the list. That'd be gone, like fucking fast as it came up. Yeah, property taxes are gone. Income tax. I'd lessen the income tax, sales tax, I'd lessen the sales tax. But as far as dangerous items and you know, let me see here, alcohol, I wouldn't increase it, but I'd keep it at the same level.
Well, if we're talking income tax, I'm gonna put a flat. If you make less than $250,000 a year, you're not paying income tax. You don't need to pay
A percentage tax with a minimum cap.
and we need to go back to the era, when America was great, and make America great again, and increase capital gain tax, and stop this shit of motherfuckers having offshore companies and like, oh, they're doing business over here, and they're building things over here, and they're doing things over here, but the company's licensed in Abu Dhabi, and fucking and ain't paying a penny in taxes in America. You know what I mean? And doing millions of dollars of business, billions of dollars of business. It's fucking retarded. It's retarded.
Who was there? You know what? That's what the business tax, the actual business licensing and business taxes were originally designed to be for. The problem came when they pushed all of those business taxes onto the small businesses and left conglomerates and corporations wide the fuck open to not even pay those taxes because they were based out of another country.
Yep. Arkansas, what I'm talking about, Arkansas, is I've literally watched families, their family live in a house 20, 30 years. The family went out, they bought the house, paid it off, they own it. Family lived there for 20, 30 years, fell on hard times, couldn't pay the property tax. All of a sudden, bada boom, bada bang, it's a poor family. They're living off Social Security, disability. They got no money, and now they're at like $5,000-$6,000 back property taxes. Then all of a sudden, boom, you're out of there. They auction this shit off. Somebody buys it, for $1,000. Bam, you know what I mean? And they're gone after 30 years. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's going to be bad to say, but I personally have family members that have bought property like that. You know what I mean? But it's still disgusting. It's disgusting that, imagine your grandfather who back in the fucking 50s actually built that fucking house that he's living in, and then he dies and grandma can't pay for the fucking property tax on it, and now she's out on the fucking street and somebody else owns her home, all because of property taxes. I want to ask you a question, Garzman. Is that cool with you?
No. There's a couple of places that my granddad did build that, in all reality, if we were to go with that logic, I own fucking property in Antarctica, Kodiak Island, a couple of other places in Alaska, one place down here in the southeast. I mean, honest to God, if we were to go with that logic, his hands built that property, that house on that property, and whatnot, then yeah, my granddad was a welder.
No, that was common back in the day. That in our grandparents' time, it was common that they'd buy a piece of property and they would build the fucking house. You know what I mean?
They didn't pay for a company to build it; they built it themselves.
Yeah, that was common back then. And even a little bit later, maybe they didn't build it, but they bought it and it's paid off. It's paid off. Like, how the fuck is that? You live in America, and you're an American, and your property is paid off, and your home is paid off. How the fuck it can get taken away from you for property taxes? Fuck property taxes. I gotta take a piss. I just don't like property taxes, man. I think it's disgusting. It's disgusting that a person can lose their home after 30, 40 years because they don't have the money to pay property taxes.
It gets bad. That's why my mom decided to go renting instead of purchasing, even though she does have a property up in not Northern California, in Oregon. I'm figuring I'm gonna move myself, and the property that I'm looking at. Hopefully, I can keep up with the property taxes, as it were. That's just what I'm gonna say. Hopefully, I can keep up with the property taxes. Uh, that's why I'm looking for a wooded property, because I know I can work with that.
I'm going to go shut it down right now. Delete, delete, delete. Wow! Wow.
Wait, what the fuck happened?
No, I was just talking shit. Oh, there goes my mic. Can you still hear me?
Yep.
It's laying on the floor. That's a good mic.
I'll say. I can hear you clear. Oh, well, I did hear you clear. Now I can't hear shit.
It thought that I unplugged it. It might have come a little bit unplugged. It's a I don't know, F. It doesn't look like it. I need a lowercase L. I don't know.
15, 5 fine.
I find this is a decent mic.
That is a decent mic.
If we took money from corrupt, we could self-sustain with no damn charges.
Yeah, but try getting a freaking rich man to do more than shit a penny. It's not going to happen.
It's all right, though. You know why? Because the Bible says it is easier for a camel to walk through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to enter heaven.
True.
But you know what? It all depends on your definition of rich. Guardsman, I feel like I'm rich.
I'm not rich.
I am.
I am well enough off. And am rich in company.
I'm rich and successful. You know why I say that? All my children are alive. They're happy. They're healthy. They're fed. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What the hell more could you want for it? A Lamborghini and a fucking $4 million mansion? Like, for what? For what?
I'd like to drive a Lamborghini at least once.
I can't even fit in one. What the hell would it do for me?
They're actually kind of roomy on the inside. I've seen one. I've sat in one. I've never driven one.
I could never even fit in it. All the cancel people in big tech, they get rich off it. I got 50% of 217 of mine being disabled. We're going to hell for that for sure. We're on one in spirit. I don't know what the chat's talking about.
All right. I will be back shortly. Hold down the fort, brother.
Will do.
Thank you.
We're going to talk to the chat. Good morning, everyone, says Janet. They make a special K car, seats one, says Moose Man. Hey, Janet, says Moose Man. Hey, at Janet, says Deb and MC. We just vibing, says Eddie James. He just vibing. Fuck property tax, man. Property tax is retired. Generic question. That's a good word for it. You ever notice how in America, JH556 says, hello, Janet. Somebody click the link. Click the link. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to click the link. You ain't got to turn your camera on. You can turn your camera on. Just talk. Don't be scared. Don't dare be scared. My son was a little boy. I was trying to get him to do something. He said, I'm not brave like you, Dad. I'm scared. I said, son, being brave doesn't mean you ain't scared. Because you're scared. Being brave means you won't allow that fear to stop you from achieving the goal that you want to achieve. So, don't be scared. Be brave. Kind of busy with the dogs and the pups are yapping, says Janet. It's feeding time. Sounds like it. Sounds like feeding time over there. Over there at the old giant compound. So the dogs. Oh, shit, Hammy. Let's see. Huh? Devin Nancy says she ain't scared. She half asleep.
Janet, you missed it earlier, huh? I had my pups. I had my brother's pups on the video. Over on Dangerous.
Was that the ones that was all black and then there was one white one?
No, there was one that was all black, and then there was one that had the markings like a Doberman or like a Rottweiler. The two little eyebrow dots, and then the jowls, and then the backside. It was kind of poor picture quality because he doesn't have great lighting in there, but got to show off the pups for a minute. And puppies are in the next 2 to 3 months. Whoa. Hey, you bear, I lost you. Come on back up anytime, brother. I don't know what happened. Ooh. Oh. Well, he'll be right back. Let me see here. Yeah, Janet, I know there's a lot of trolls over there. I wish I would have been there. Maybe I could have talked some sense to him. I don't know. That man's about as hard headed as an old jackass mule. He's going to bring somebody up. He's going to bring somebody up. I heard legend. Yes, sir, I did. Have not had a chance to check it out, but yeah, I got your message. So, hey, polar bears, anytime you want to come back up, you just click on that link, brother. There are trolls that he would not believe, act like friend to his face, and get him trolled one day. He will wake up. Yeah, Janet, he will wake up. He doesn't like getting trolled, and I guess, it's going to take somebody with all the evidence to lay it out in front of him. It's just going to have to be how it is because it takes him, things going a certain way for some folks. And I foresee it's going to take him, having all the evidence laid out in front of him, having everything lined up righteous, and not being drunk, but being actual sober 100%. That's the only way he's going to get about that. Huh. I got a fucking cherry ass buzz going on right now, so I don't know. One of y'all entertain. I don't give a fuck. This here's a freedom forum. Speak your mind, speak your piece. Be heard. Colossally fuck you up. I ain't chugging another one. I might go out for a cigarette in a minute, but I got a fine buzz going. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna drain my battery and make my eyes hurt. That'll do better. Yep. We're gonna have to start vetting our own fucking mods when they come up. And I hate that because I know everybody's trying to be, on an up and up level, but I mean, Dangerous did it for a while. You had to see your face and your face, and then your icon, or yeah, it's just so that it wouldn't be any pornographic images or any shit like that. He did it for a little while, and then I guess he stopped after a while because he thought, oh, we're all in the clear, and we weren't in the clear. Oh, Polar Bears, he'll be back in just a second. He had to go drop some kids off at the pool real quick. They hacked me once, but they didn't get very far with it. They realize I don't know if they realized something or if my tech team that works in the background actually kicked some serious ass, but they did not last very long fucking around with my computer. Some people did hack my computer a couple of weeks ago. So I figure by Thursday I need to be out of here and back on the road back to Blythe. Go get shit cleaned up as best as I can. Because I got more shit to do. I haven't done it yet. I've been sitting here waiting for things to go right. Time's getting eaten up on me. Yeah, there's nothing to stop dual names on YouTube, save for unless you're an originator or a shareholder. If you're a shareholder, that means that you've got more than 100 videos and or you have bought shares in Google and YouTube. And then you get to lock your name, your username. That doesn't mean that they can't spoof it. That just means that it's locked. So if it does come up and somebody spoofs it, they will always come up with their username, even though they can change their font and all that shit and play around with all sorts of emojis and bullshit. They cannot do what you guys have, which is the mod wrench. They can look like a mod, but they can't actually be a mod. Look for the wrench. They can get blue font, but they can't actually get a wrench. That's my point. So cheers to you mods that are sitting out there that are taking care of all the bullshit down there in the comments. I appreciate you. We don't put up with bullshit here. Welcome to the Freedom Forum. Be yourself. Just don't be a jackass. I know it, Janet, and that's one of the many reasons why I try to keep it right on that line. Because let's be clear, I know people come here for peace of mind. That's specifically why they come here. And getting trolled is just, it wrecks your peace of mind, which is why that's why I make this place. That's why I work hard for this. This is pursuit of happiness, people. uh, I got that beer talking back to me. I need to go put something on my stomach other than pretzels. Okay. Oh, about as easy to navigate this place as a rat maze. That's a good thing, though, in my opinion. Hey Janet, I'm just finishing my snack up. Hold on a minute.
Uh, I can keep you company for about an hour before I gotta feed the puppies. Sold another puppy last night.
Sold another puppy, huh?
I don't always have time. I gotta take care of puppies. Makes it worth all the poop on my hands. You see that, Blaine? Look at that. That's
Yep.
my favorite president.
Wait, Benjamin Franklin was a president?
I don't even know if he was. No, he wasn't a president. He's the guy with the kite, right?
Yep.
Guess what? Janet's buying herself some presents. Because I love presents. I don't know what I'm going to get yet. That's just from the one pup. I still got like lots of money left from the other pups. Bought me a new desk, a swimming pool, some flip-flops. I don't know. I'm a simple person. I don't need a lot of stuff. I'm trying to think of something that nobody like. I don't know how to explain. Like I like to buy stuff that I need. Dog chewed the corner of this desk, so I got a new desk. I just gotta put it together. And I haven't been feeling like it. Because every time I put something together, it takes all fucking day to figure out how come I got extra parts. I'm not good at putting stuff together. There's always like an extra screw. Where does this board go? And the instructions are written in like really small print, and I got bad eyes, so I pretty much got to go by the pictures.
Pictures never tell you what you're looking for.
I know, right?
When I know how it is when I got a buzz on, it's hard to read instruction manuals.
See, I usually just look at the pictures.
Oh, fuck, I forgot something.
You know who does a good job with the pictures? IKEA, but their stuff is crap.
Yeah, their stuff is pretty much crap.
I mean, it ain't a big deal if you're getting like your kids. Like I bought my kids bed frames from them because they're gonna destroy them anyway. Because kids are little monsters, and you're gonna upgrade them once they get older anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There was y'all watch EVE?
Mm-mm.
All right.
I don't even know what that is.
He's a feller up in Kazakhstan.
Don't know where that is either.
Canada.
Oh.
Anyways, he makes machine shop videos and whatnot, and funny, basically comedic Canadian stuff as far as YouTube's concerned. He's pretty funny. Anyways,
Maybe I'll check them out. I need new sites that I can go on to.
Oh, Jenna, you'd love some of his content. He keeps it PG, and yet he does some adult shit.
Yeah. Well, like I told you, probably about 90% of my subs I deleted. I just won't go hang out on a channel that tolerates the shit that they tolerate. I'm just not doing it. You end up
Hear you.
aggravated for the rest of the day. I want to go on to like this one where I can relax, laugh, and have fun. And I ain't gotta fucking get off thinking that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Just looking at certain people fucking triggers me. I hate that word trigger. It pisses me off. I don't even want to look at them. I don't want to hear them.
I'm working on getting a dog, Andy. That's actually what me and my brother have been working on for a while. That's why he got Ronan. He had Nala for a long time. And then he went and he bought Ronan because he was like, you know what? I want to have puppies. And my brother needs a dog.
They're a lot of work.
You know what?
I can't wait to get back down to my 3 adult ones.
I'm good with raising a dog again. I'm all right with it. A puppy better fly right by the time he's a year and a half old, though. Otherwise, I
takes
didn't do my
time.
job right.
Yep. Six o'clock in the morning, and it's already 70 degrees. It's gonna be hot as hell today again.
Yeah, it is.
Because I got to get out there early, and you do got to do it right. Like with the puppies, I get out there, make sure they got big bucket of cold water, trough full of food. And then it's all day.
Yeah.
I think I got them a little swimming pool. I think I'm gonna put it in a big back pen for the puppies to play in. That way they can play in the cold water all day long.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, it was the day before yesterday. They got their baths. They were so happy to be in the cold water. That's it. I was thinking, it's only like $8. It's one of them little hard plastic ones. Small enough that they can crawl over the wall. And I'll just fill it up with like a couple inches of water so they don't end up getting stuck in there and drowned, and crawling and just sit in it.
That's a good idea.
I was in and out of the pool all day yesterday. I'd get in, cool down for a little bit, get out, do a couple things that I had to do. Within like a half an hour, it was so freaking muggy. It was like I had to get right back in it.
Yeah, it's been getting hot lately. I don't know what it is. It's like it's hot and then it's cold and then it's hot and then it's cold and then can't make up its damn mind. All of a sudden it's fucking stupid hot.
Well,
Yeah, I'm cutting
I'd
pickles.
rather it be hot than all that rain. The rain did feel good. It smells good afterwards, but that dampness fucking makes my body too sore.
Yeah, it will.
Same with the snow. All that cold. I'd rather it be too hot. Can always, wet yourself down, cool off. Drink lots of water, Gatorade, stay hydrated.
Exactly. Pickles and cheese.
I feel bad for them people that are maybe like stuck in an apartment. I'm lucky enough to have a yard that I could put up like a little swimming pool. If I had to be stuck like in a tiny apartment, oh Lord, I couldn't deal with that. You'd have to have like air conditioning gun 24/7. So what are you making me for breakfast, Blaine? Anything good?
Pickle sandwiches. Pickles and cheese sandwiches.
No meat?
Well, I don't have any meat right now. Well, I do have meat. I just don't have any like lunch meats or anything.
Oh, we used to eat something when we were little because I come from a big family and we didn't have a lot of money. If we didn't have lunch meat, like she'd always get like cheap bologna or like cheap chipped ham. If we didn't have no meat, she'd just put ketchup on the bread and give it to us.
Yep.
Ketchup sandwiches. We loved them. I don't know. Sounds weird.
That's kind of like me with a peanut pita bread when I was younger. Peanut butter on a pita bread. All it was.
Yeah. That's like any other. No food ever went to waste.
Amen.
Yeah, there are times where, all we had was leftovers. We had good times, and then there was not so good times. My mom was always ready for it. We never went hungry.
Shit happens sometimes.
Yeah. So what do you got planned for today? Anything exciting or fun?
Mm-mm.
Me either. Like I said, for about another 40 minutes around 7 o'clock. I gotta feed the puppies, get them their water, clean the house. I'm gonna try and get everything done like before noon, because that's when it starts getting hot here. At least then, if I'm done, all I gotta do is worry about keeping up with the puppies and cool off.
Pickles and cheese. That's all it is. A little
You
bit of
should
cream cheese on there.
you should have grilled it, melted the cheese, make like a grilled cheese and pickle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try one of them.
I didn't think about it till just now when you said
I
it.
like pickles and I like cheese, so I probably like it. I usually end up liking weird stuff. Like I said, the one time I put it in Jets because somebody said something about watermelon with salt on it. I don't know. They knew somebody did it, and I'm like, I love it like it.
Pickles
Tomatoes
and
too.
cheese. This is actually a really good sandwich.
I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna grill mine now. Grill it in like a grilled cheese sandwich with pickle. Mm. I love pickles. Sweet pickles, dill pickles, any kind of pickles.
These are dill with pimentos.
Ooh, I never heard of them kind.
So what I do is I take a slice of cheddar cheese and I paint it down with some cream cheese. Then I lay that side against the bread, and that clings to the bread. Then I put the dill pickle on the inside and I wrap it around it. All it really is
See,
just pickle
Mary
slice.
said she tried the watermelon with the salt on it. It is fucking good. You wouldn't think so. We grew up eating it like that. My mom used to put it on hers. And yeah, fucking so good.
See, I wouldn't have known about tomatoes and salt if it wasn't for a friend of mine
Oh, on
when I was a
tomatoes is
kid.
good.
Tomatoes with a little bit of salt on them is actually pretty fucking good. The problem
Mm.
is that I always get heartburn afterwards.
That's my mom used to, she taught me how to garden. We used to have like a vegetable garden at the top of the yard. And we just pick tomatoes, like little cherry ones, salt, pop them in your mouth. The big ones, we'd eat them like apples, just bite into that tomato. It was fucking good. I like salt on everything though. You have to be like a person that gets to like salt.
Hmm.
I've never had tomatoes with mozzarella on it. What do you do? Just slice it and then sprinkle it on? How do you make that? I don't know. I'm always willing to try new stuff. Most of the time, I eat just like simple food. It's easy. Caprice. I'm gonna have to try that.
Caprese
Coconut.
is it's the original grilled cheese sandwich.
I never try it. When I make my grilled cheese, I usually have like grilled cheese sandwich and I'll eat like some noodles with it. I don't really since my kids are growing, I don't really cook like a lot of big meals. I'll cook like maybe 2 a week. I'll make like a big meatloaf or like a roast, and then that'll be like 2 3 meals because it's only the two of us, you know. Ain't no sense in cooking every day if I can weasel out of it. I always say that the best, most delicious food is the food I ain't gotta cook.
Then you'd love these pickle and cheese sandwiches.
Yeah,
They're actually pretty good.
it don't look like it, but I think I got a little bit of sun because my skin is already feeling fucking warm again. I tried to stay in the shade because I don't want to get burnt because I'm fucking China white. Trying to do it a little bit at a time, maybe warm my skin up to the sun. Oh.
Quick snack that's really good. Pickles and cheese sandwiches.
Yeah, like I said, I try and get something in my stomach before noon, cause then I can't eat nothing until like later on at night when
When it cools off.
yeah, it cools off quick down here. As soon as that sun is done, it does cool off. Like I said, I have I think I got some honeydew in there, some honeydew and watermelon. Yeah, and I'll eat like maybe I'll try grilled cheese and pickle today. Can't eat nothing heavy. It's just even now it's already warm, but it's still like it's cold enough, chilled enough that I can eat.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Out here I couldn't eat all day. I was feeling sick. I was feeling like you know
Oh,
build
you
in my
feel
stomach,
overheated?
and I only ate soup today.
I'll lay on the couch because we ain't got the air conditioner on the first floor yet. I just lay there. It's like I feel like I got like like you do whenever you have like sunburn. It was
Yep.
like it was so hot when I lay down to take an afternoon nap while the puppies were napping. It's like I didn't want my arms touching my body because it was like everything just felt so fucking sweaty. It's cocky.
Mm-hmm.
And take a cold wash rag. I kept, patting myself down. I don't know. It was miserable yesterday. Hopefully, I don't know. Like I said, it's already saying it's 70 degrees here, so I imagine when it's going to be later. I don't even want to look. And I get like you, I get sick to my stomach. I can't fucking handle like I gotta sit in the pool or something. At least I got that blow up lounging chair. The thing is, I get scared if I fall asleep that I'll end up, getting real bad sunburn. So it's like I get too afraid to get like doze off.
I I have that problem where if it gets too hot outside, it doesn't matter if it's humid or not. I get sick to the point where I'll get loopy.
I know what you're talking about. You just don't. You just feel like sluggish and like you can't concentrate. I'm in Ohio, Northeast. And if it's hot here, I can only imagine where you're at, Blaine. It's got to be fucking horrendous. Because California is always so much hotter than anywhere else.
Welcome to hell. I'll be your tour guide this evening. It's too damn hot right now. But if you stick around a little while, maybe go and see if you can find some ice water. There might be some views for you later on.
Well, for everybody, well, she said she just had a heat wave. You honestly, I take my Gatorades and bottled lemon water and regular water. I'll put like a bunch of them in the freezer till they get like slushy. That helps cool down and it helps hydrate you. Especially Gatorade, it got that the electrolytes. I don't know where that's at, Eddie. We just moved here last year, and if I go like a couple blocks from my house, I get lost. I still don't know my way around. I'll have to look it up. Might be close. Could come to my house and come swimming. Well, not swimming. It's only like a 2-foot pool. It's more like sitting and staying nice and cool. I'm too old. I don't need to go swimming. I just need to sit in the water, drink a beer, relax. Yeah, Pedialyte's okay too, but I like the I like the flavors of the Gatorades. I'm gonna go get a cigarette. I'll be right back. Why you being so quiet, Blaine?
Sorry, I had to stuff my face real quick. I had one too many two bears. You know?
No such thing. You're making that up.
Oh no, Janet. These are the ones I'm drinking, hon. Let me open up this. Here.
What are they? I've never seen them. Is it like a lager? It says Lagunitas. Is that a lager? It's
IPA.
9%.
It's
I don't know what that is.
9%. It's an ale.
Yeah. Ugh, I don't like them.
That's what I was drinking today.
Somebody talked me into drinking a Yingling. I was like, it tastes like dingling. It was, ugh. I had a mouthful. I was like, ugh. I mean, it physically made me gag. I don't like that kind of strong beer. Ugh. I'm getting gaggy just talking about it. I was like, I can't believe that um, people drink like the big glasses of it. I'm thinking I can't even handle a mouthful. Get that. I'm a lightweight. I drink light beer. That's all I need.
I drink heavy beers not because I'm a lightweight or not because I'm a heavyweight, but because I don't want to be drinking 5 or 6 or 7 beers to catch the same buzz that I can catch in 2 and enjoy the flavor.
Well, it wouldn't be bad. There's other things that I do like drinking, but I can't drink too many of them, like you just said. Well, Mike's
Mike's Hard Lemonade.
yeah, the first
I love that
one,
shit.
the first one or two tastes good. After that, the sourness, I can't like drink more than like 2 of them. The hard iced tea is pretty good too.
Oh yeah, their hard iced tea's pretty good.
I think it's the sourness of the lemon in the lemonade. Like I said, you can't sit there and drink lemonade all day because it'll sour your stomach. I don't know. You know what I might get for myself? I ain't had it in a long time, Blaine. They're fucking delicious. TGIF. It's like you buy. Well, in Pennsylvania, you had to buy it in a liquor store. Probably have it in a regular store up here. It's like a creamsicle. You put ice in a blender and you pour it on top of the ice and you just mix it and it makes like a creamsicle slushy. But it's got rum in it. Pretty sure it's rum. They have that, and then they have the mudslides. It's kind of like a coffee flavored slushy you make.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to dig out my blender.
Chocolate and coffee.
You only gotta drink like maybe 2 or 3 of them. You get a nice buzz. You ain't like you said.
There's
Drink
Mississippi mudslide, and then there's the Chicago mudslide. The Chicago mudslide has coffee in it.
I don't know what kind. It kind of tastes like coffee. I like it. It's like
Or
an
is
icy
it
coffee.
Chicago or Seattle mudslide? I think it's called a Seattle mudslide.
I don't know I don't know which one it is. It's made by TGIF restaurant, but they sell it in a liquor store now. Well, they have for years. I used to make them whenever I had cookouts. You'd have like thing with beer, and I always had my blender up. They have strawberry daiquiri, but I don't like them as much.
Oh, I was watching a documentary earlier today about the Big E and one of the anti-aircraft guns on the Enterprise, USS Enterprise, was called a Chicago piano. That's where I got Chicago from. Seattle, by the way, it's called the Seattle mudslide.
Yeah, we used to have a snow cone guy too that used to come around in a station wagon. Be like 50 cents for a snow cone. He had penny candy in his truck too. I'm surprised. It was just a guy that rode around in a station wagon, and my mom would give us money. He could have poisoned all of us. Who even knows how old the candy was? It wasn't like, I don't even, probably didn't even have to have a license back then. But I love that shaved ice. Oh my God, it was delicious on a hot day.
Yeah, I used to work the lemonade booth and the snow cone booth at the Fiesta every year for the Knights of Columbus. And
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we did snow cones, we did the barbecue, and we did the
See, we did the dessert part, the barbecue, and the lemonade booth. And the lemonade booth is where we actually had our name, had the Knights of Columbus
Yeah.
over the top of it. But everything else was, just part of the festival. But there was always a night on duty. It was pretty cool. I miss those days.
I would have ate more than I gave away or sold. I
See, I
should
was
do that today. Put some ice in a blender and then just pour Kool-Aid over top of it.
I was
Had
the
like this.
exact opposite. I worked my ass off until everybody else was served, and then when I finally got like 5 minutes for a break, I'd sit down, I'd have myself a meal, I'd relax, I'd have myself a beer or something for a couple of
Yeah.
hours or something, then I go right back to it.
Do you remember those little Snoopy ones you had as a kid? Fucking arm would be exhausted by the time you got like a little cup this much.
Yeah,
But you had to turn it with your hand. It wasn't like what
I remember that in order to make your own snow cones.
and you got like 4 spoons full and it took you half an hour to shape the ice. Some of it would melt before you even got it full. I used to have when I was little too. One Christmas I got this little cotton candy maker.
Oh wow.
Same thing with that. It would take forever for you had to. It had like a little tiny scoop, and you'd have to scoop in the sugar, keep scooping in the sugar. Take like a half an hour just to get and the puff of cotton candy was only like that big. It wasn't even like hardly big at all.
Yeah, I made real cotton candy at the desserts booth. Full
Oh,
size.
them big ones, they spin out cotton candy real fucking fast. This one was made for little kids, so it did not. Same with the Easy Bake Oven. I had one of them at one point. All that fucking mix it, and then you put it into like a little pan that's about that big, and it wasn't even like as big as a cupcake. It was like one bite, and you had to wait for it to bake like 20 minutes. Then put your icing and sprinkles. Not there you go.
Yeah.
I think they made them like that so that it kept your kids busy, like it cooks slow on purpose.
That's exactly what it was.
But you know what? When I was little, we had like a blast making this stuff.
Yeah. I remember the first time I was ever allowed around an oven.
Yeah, baking your first big cake. You're like, and then that's when you think back and you're like, holy shit, I could make a big cake in the same amount of time and have like 10 pieces, you know?
Well, it was chocolate chip cookies, but I realized that the Easy Bake Oven made one. The real oven made 30.
Yeah. Then you start thinking that toy was a ripoff. But we had fun when we did. It was like just neat being able to make your own, and you felt like like an adult.
What was really cool is you did, at least I didn't have to ask for permission to use it. I had to ask for permission to use the real oven.
Yeah.
I am buzzing like a fucking beehive right now.
Watch, as soon as you're done on here, you'll be like passed out, doing your snoring thing.
That's the idea. Oh, fucking.
I couldn't function if I smoked. I know, especially the weed they got nowadays. It's so fucking strong. Knocks me on my ass.
A beer in the bud.
It's dark where you're at. The sun's been up for like an hour here so far. I keep forgetting you're in California.
Yeah.
I just think when it's light out here, it's light everywhere. I just don't even think about it, you know?
The Earth isn't flat, Janet.
I know. Just not stuff that I think about.
I know it.
I told you about the time zone thingy.
Huh.
There was I caught someone's podcast. I forget who it was. I think it was PTP, and he's in California. I'm pretty sure it was his. And he kept saying, well, I'm going to be on it. I don't know. Let's just say he says 6 o'clock. And I look up for him at 6 and so I could see like his show again. Because I was like, that was like the first show that I saw. And I couldn't figure out why I kept missing him. It's because it was 6 o'clock in California and I was on the East Coast. And someone that was like, yeah, you're in a different time zone. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then it clicked in my brain. That's what they're always talking about on TV when they say 6 o'clock Eastern time.
Yeah.
I just thought it was 6 o'clock everywhere.
Well, 6 o'clock Eastern time, 3 o'clock Pacific time.
Yeah, well, that was like just this past year that I fucking learned all that. Shut up, I don't. I'm a nitwit. It wasn't never important to me. You know, like your local channels, it would always say at 6 o'clock, and it was 6 o'clock in your town. I just never paid attention whenever like all the other stuff Pacific time. I had no fucking idea what they meant when they said that. Didn't care because it didn't apply to me. I mean, I had heard of it, I just didn't know what it meant.
All right, I'm Dunk.
Shaked and baked.
I'm Dunk. I'm gonna go ahead and end the broadcast. Janet, you want to stay up here? That's fine. Anybody else want to come up and just chat in the background? That's cool.
I don't know how long you're staying on. But I do got to get off here. I got to go get food for the puppies. It's like 10 to 7. I feed them at 7 o'clock, so I got to go get the buckets full of food, buckets full of water, take it to the pens, clean up the poop. Then I got to feed the big dogs. That usually takes me about an hour. I don't know if you'll still be on. Just put me in the background.
You'll be here. I'm not gonna kick you off.
I'll come back on. Just I do got to get this done. If I don't feed the puppies on time, they start barking, and I don't want them waking up the neighbors, you know?
Yeah.
It's too early.
I'm about to lay down in myself, so that's why I was saying.
Well, why don't you just take a nap and then open it back up whenever you're done taking your nap? Or you could leave StreamYard open. I get to watch you sleep. Maybe you'll get a chubby while you're sleeping, and I'll get a thrill. I'll tell you what, because of you trying to hack you, I thought I started to get undressed and I didn't have my camera covered, and I don't even know where my fuck. Yesterday I had to put a cloth over it. Be careful with your camera leaving it exposed, because if they get into your camera, they can watch everything that's going on in your house. Like if I'm taking off my bathing suit and throwing on my shorts and t-shirt to go to sleep or to take a nap or whatever,
Yeah.
I make sure my camera's covered. I saw that on a show that somebody had done that with school computers, and they were watching their students while they were at home, and they didn't realize that they were on camera. And they got into a lot of trouble because what if that kid was getting undressed to get ready to go to bed, and they had their laptop open? That scared the fuck out of me. You never know who's watching.
Yeah. I actually have a piece of tape.
You'd be laying in bed farting, and I'd be cracking up laughing. What I brain. What I got
That's why I
smell a
normally have a
camera.
piece of tape over the top of it if I'm not streaming.
Well, I've been
Anyways.
real careful with it since I heard that story.
Anyways, much love, y'all. Thanks for coming out.
Toodaloo, chat.